Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and we are back for yet another Megabonk video. This game continues to take over the world, and it's actually gotten quite a bit of balance patches. Some characters that were very overtuned have been toned down. Some characters that weren't very good are now pretty decent. So what I'm going to do today is torture myself. I'm torturing myself by doing a run with my least favorite character. Athena just got buffed, so I want to see if we can actually make a Thorns build work long-term in this game. So we're going to go to Forest Tier 3, and if I can knock out the boss just by walking into him, I'm going to be over the moon. I do not like Athena. She's not the character for me. But you know what? Maybe we'll turn over a new leaf here. On top of that, I would love to possibly be able to get the Chaos Tome in this game, which is a very difficult item to get. I have to get every single shrine on all 3 levels, and once I start to charge one up, I cannot leave for any reason. All right, let's go ahead and increase the amount of elites. I feel like if we can just turn Athena into this immovable object, it shouldn't be that hard. Her early game's a little tough because it's all about positioning. We have no weapons, but it's actually kind of fun. I'm going to go ahead. Out of all these, I want more projectiles. I don't really know what tomes I want. I definitely want the Thorns tome. Without that, this whole build is pointless. Is that a nuke? Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Nuke a small family of 5 goblins. Now, if you guys have not seen Megabonk, I say this every video, but you know, sometimes people pop into the videos and they're like, all you do is walk around and people die? Yes, that is the beauty of this game, a survivor-style roguelite. I want to go ahead and get blood magic. I know it sounds weird, but if I can get a bunch of health and then I can get a bunch of beefy rings, we'll get even more damage. This is not a practical meta build, all right? But you know, a lot of things got buffed. We can be kind of silly and probably get away with it. I'm not looking to get 5 million kills on the leaderboard. I'm looking to kill the last boss, Vader. Because we still have not yet done that. With all the challenges and characters I've unlocked, I still have not knocked out the boss, so we need to do that. Let's go talk to this gentleman. I don't think I want quantity. I don't think I want bloody either. Although lifesteal could be good, I think I'm actually going to go for health regen. I want to get an item called a holy book, so I'm going to be holding out for that. I'm going to level up blood magic first off, just so we get even more projectiles. That's going to let me get more max health, because every single time someone dies with blood magic, there's a 5% chance my max health goes up. Now, looking at these, I don't love any of them, but I will probably just go for Gem Sauce for that 10% damage across the board. But as I was saying about Megabonk, this game is currently sitting at 94% positive on Steam, blasting off to like 60, 70 concurrent players. Everyone is playing this game for good reason. It is very addictive, man. Probably one of my favorite survivor-style roguelites to come out this year in a very stacked year. All right, Curse Grabbies. I really don't want this because it's going to reduce my max HP. I'm actually going to go ahead and banish these. I'm going to banish them. I want to get as much health as possible. That's the name of the game. And just bash into these guys. I have not gotten a very good weapon yet. I want to try to find the Thorns Tome early on. And then there's going to be a Thorn Shield I want to get too. There's a few items that actually coincide with Thorns that are hard to get working well. So we're going to need a little bit of luck here. I want more overall damage. I don't think I'm going to go into difficulty this time because it doesn't normally end well for me. Why are there so many bony men? Why are they standing on top of each other? It's okay. Nice. Okay, we got this. This is like one of the riskiest things I've ever done because I forgot I need to stay in these shrines. I probably shouldn't do 2 at the same time. Let's increase my movement speed. Yeah, dude, way too many skeletons. It's an old-fashioned boner jam. I want to go ahead and level up my damage, probably. More projectiles. You know, the axe was something I was actually thinking about. I'm thinking about what is weird enough to work. And if I go for axes and then I go hard into projectiles, that could be hilariously efficient. I don't know. I'm gonna start blood magic for now though, because the more blood magic we blast, again, the more health we get. I don't think I'm gonna go for aura. I feel like aura is overplayed, man. I was actually doing some challenges with the Chad character, realizing, oh my god, get down here. How powerful aura is. It ticks so fast. There's a reason almost everyone runs it on every late game build. All right, let's go for the shield, increase the knockback. We got another shrine here. There's a magnet off in the distance. So far, we're not doing bad. But I feel like Athena really starts to fall off after the second area, so we'll just have to be really careful. Health regen. I want as much health regen as possible. Let's get this. And I'm thinking I might actually go for the luck tome, but not the experience tome. Increase max HP by 0.5 per kill. Holy crap. That is so good to get so early. All right, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. More experience, Echo Shard. We're getting good items. We're getting good items. You know, Megabonk believes in me. I don't believe in Megabonk. This is the run. All right, let's get this magnet. Let's grab, I guess, the silver. I don't know if those silver jugs were always here. I feel like they're new. There's a few subtle things that have been introduced into the game over the patches. I definitely don't want any of these. I don't want any of these either, but I'm going to just go ahead and take the level up on the shield. More size, so it's a bigger blast radius. Oh, man. Even more projectiles and more damage. Yeah, our max health is going to skyrocket. And I want to see if I can manage to get a ton of beefy rings. If I can get one and then get to a microwave that'll actually work. Like I said, there's a few things that are just going to be super luck-based. Elite spawn increase, yeah. More elites. There's a chest over here. I heard it. Come to daddy. I guess today we're mommy. I'm never saying that again. Holy book? Okay, damn it. Okay, that's fine. I saw the holy book in there. 2% chance to bonk an enemy. That's honestly one of my favorites, though. Now, do I want to try quantity here? XP, I don't want XP. I want luck. I could do quantity. I could also do damage, max HP, or regen. Okay, let's do quantity. Let's see if we can't actually make this work in a really stupid way. The goal is not efficiency. The goal is killing the boss. And they actually patched it. So in the beginning, whenever you got to the boss, you were stuck with your very first weapon. That does not happen anymore. It does in the beginning. But as you get through different phases, I think the boss gets harder and you get some of your weapons back. Dude, I am just chest bumping you to death. Oh my god. Dude, you got bonked so bad. Literally, the bonk hammer. All right, tactical glasses. We'll take that. That was so much damage. All right, what's over here? You know, I probably could handle it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the boss shrine. Call me crazy. But here's my number. Get these. Get both of these. Start bashing. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of this game called Crash Bash. It was a game I used to play all the time as a kid. It's one of the worst games ever made. I was a big Crash Bandicoot kid, though. I know a lot of people like Mario and Sonic, but, dude, hit me with Crash and Spyro any day. That was my jam. All right, I don't want any of these. Oh, quantity tome. How you keep coming in clutch. All right. Wrench. Honestly, wrench is going to come in super handy. Especially if we're trying to get the Chaos Tome. All right, we got a swarm. Maybe I should not do a shrine right now. This is the first swarm, though. We should be okay. I've already got 273 health. Oh, my God. Moldy gloves. That's okay. I'll take them. That's okay. Hello, sir. What are you peddling? Bob. So Bob is really good. I know what Bob does now. Bob is actually really good. I want to do a run where I go really fast and have a ton of Bobs. Because every single time you walk 14 meters, you summon a ghost, which is not that far. It's like 5 steps. So every 5 steps, there's a ghost. All right, should I go for the X now? I've got a good amount of quantity. Let's go for the X. Let's do it. And so we're just going to walk straight into people. We got Thorns. Apparently, a lot of people are saying the banana is one of the best weapons now. It might be a meme after Monkey hit top of the leaderboards, but I'm not sure. Out of all these, I guess I'll go for Bob. That's just innate DPS. I'm just going to kill things by moving around. And so that's worth it. We need to start moving, though, because I need to get these shrines. I've been hanging out for too long. Level up the X. I do want the Luck Tome if I can find that. I think all of my damage is really just going to come from quantity. There's a microwave. Is there anything that would be worth microwaving? Maybe the wrenches, honestly. Let's increase my jump. No, max HP. What are you thinking? Go down here. Cool down. That'd be funny. You know, armor would also be really good. But I'm just going to go for health regen instead of armor, I think. Yeah, there's health regen. Okay. Clover. I can't afford the microwave. I can't even afford a simple TV dinner. More projectiles. When I was a kid, my parents used to buy, I forgot what they were called. They had the penguin on them, and it had like macaroni, chicken, and there was a brownie that was just like a clump of chocolate. Kid Cuisine. It was called Kid Cuisine. I hated those, man. They're like the worst thing ever. The only thing worse was the Lunchables that had hot dogs. Yeah, my parents weren't much of the make-your-own-lunch kind of family. It was whatever's $1 at Walmart. Moai, what do you got? Beer. I'm not going to do that. No way, no way. I could refresh this. Refresh. Unstable transfusion. Okay, that's fine. Give blood mark. Let us execute a few enemies. This is going way better than I thought. I'm a little worried about missing shrines. I know there's one over here. I can get a chest. I can afford them. But let's see what this guy has first. Stop trying to give me beer, man. Stop being a bad influence. I can still afford a chest. I don't know why I'm talking about food so much. Maybe I'm hungry. I could get armor right now, just innately, because I'm not going to go for the armor tome. Well, I should go for the armor tome. Oh, that's tough. Am I not going to go for luck? Because armor, if I can get this spiky shield, it translates armor into thorns for even more thorns. I have to get armor. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Okay, let's go ahead and increase the projectiles on the X. I challenge you. I don't know why I'm afraid to walk into them. More experience. There's another shrine. Are there any shrines up here? I see a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, we still have so many shrines. There's another one back there. There's two back there. Okay. More projectiles. Nice. Even more projectiles on blood magic. I think we're cooking. More damage. There's a magnet here. Grab that. What's down here? Don't be a shrine. Damn it. Why are there so many? There's luck. I'm gonna skip. I need to find armor. There's luck again. Stop. Stop offering it to me. Thorns. Blood magic. Thorns again. Now, what do I want the last thing to be? Chunkers could be funny, because I'll just have a bunch of things orbiting around me. All right, Chunkers, why not? More elites. Are we still leveling up? So hypothetically, the max level in this game is like 500 something. I don't know if it's feasible to get that without the XP tome. But I'm going to assume a run can go so well and last so long that you can do that. I don't want to think that the XP tome is like the end-all, be-all of this game. More projectiles. More projectiles. I might just give up on getting that shield, honestly. Oh, there's a few more things over here. Oh, it's the cursed lady, though. You sell anything good? Turbo socks. No, medkit. Health regen. All right, we got multiple bosses that are going to spawn. These might be the last shrines. Got a Moai head. Another wrench. There's a shrine there, too. No, there's the spiky shield. That's exactly what I needed. Gain 2 thorns for every 1 armor. Also gain 10% armor. All right, we'll do it. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure armor's going to help me get the damage I need. Let's probably go for attack speed. Oh my god, dude. If I had leveled up Thorns more, they would have obliterated. All right, no, more health regen. Very nice. More difficulty. I'm going to banish that. And yes, before people start screaming at me in the comments, I know difficulty is useful, okay? But not if you're just getting a little tidbit of it. That's taking up an item slot. I could get better things. That's what I'm thinking about. Dude, we got this. As long as I don't miss a single one. Let's get more armor. I can at least get armor out of shrines. I kind of want to put some wrenches in the microwave. Don't do that in real life. That'd be really bad, but... Evasion. Scarf. Airborne damage. That's okay. It's not that exciting. I overreacted. I don't think there's anything else. I think we might have done everything. It might be time to move on. Holy Book. Dragon Fire. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's still more damage. See, that's also why I want the Luck Tome, so I can start getting better items too. I come down. What? Guys. All three of you are being ridiculous. Dude, the fire below them is working so well. All right, this is the strongest I've ever had Athena. I do want to make a fire build work as well. I want to play as the Fox and get all the fire attacks alongside just a bunch of stacks of Dragon Fire and burn everything. No, I don't want beer. I would lose so much health. I'm going to banish this. We are not partying today. I'm sorry. Now, apparently, the strategy is to try to stay here as long as possible, farming on the ghosts. That's what I've seen a lot of people do. Level up the chunkers. That's XP. I don't want that. I could reroll at this point. Health regen. That's a lot. Skip. Yeah, for the life of me, I can't find the armor tome, man. I keep seeing shields, but that's not armor. It's not going to translate into thorns. So I'm going to stay here and farm a little bit. And then we're going to go. They also nerfed the ghosts, believe it or not. They made the ghosts easier. Which I think is interesting. What I really need is a beefy ring, man, or the chonk plate. The chonk plate will turn all of my overhealing into extra health. And so if we go really hard into regen, that's going to work well. I'm just kicking myself for not getting that luck tome. All right, it's probably going to be time to leave soon. Let him bash me in here. Once I start to actually lose health. Okay, let's go. A good head start to money. I don't think I'm going to be touching the Bloody Lady today. Let's get this shrine. Dude. So, I mean, thorns are good, but whenever I see more projectiles, I can't think of anything else. I get too excited. And luckily, the maps get smaller the further you go. So it's easier to get these shrines. Oh my god. They're so beefy now. More health regen. And I see a lot of people on their late game runs only have 3 weapons. And I can't imagine that's super practical because, yeah, it's going to help you level up things you want early. But at the same time, you're going to be missing all the DPS from one entire weapon slot, right? I don't know. Call me crazy. It just doesn't seem very practical. I have said call me crazy like 10 times this video. I think I'm really insecure about being crazy. It's my phrase of the day. All right, shrines too. I walked past the chest, but I'll deal with it later. I want that pot, but I can't walk out. More projectiles? No. HP regen. How much is my HP regen right now? 279? Okay. Okay. I've never gotten HP regen to get so overwhelmingly high that it can out-heal damage. I've always felt like lifesteal was just, it was better. It had the edge. We will see today if that is the case. In fact, I've never even been to the 3rd area as Athena. So, fingers crossed. I have more balls than any woman has ever had in her life. I've got like 12 of them. I'm trying to count. More projectiles. There's a shrine over there. I see it. We're going to have a swarm soon. Oh, there's a bunch of shrines. Extra jumps. Probably extra jumps. Now I can pretty much fly. Yeah, there's a microwave there. It's a basic microwave. It might be worth putting a wrench in there. Oh, crap. Chunk 'em. Don't screw this up for me, please. You got a lot of health, Chunk 'em. Embrace me. So that's the blood mark. It's that red thing. And so if his health gets to that point, he instantly dies, right? That's what it does? Yup. All right. I understand now. I'm learning. I'm learning this game after 50 hours. All right. What could I possibly lose? You know what? I could make medkits. Health regen. I lost the key. That's fine. I lost my evasion ring. That's totally fine. Let's get that health regen up. The glasses, another one that doesn't matter. All right, microwave's done. I'm glad I got the wrench. Out of all this, probably Thorns. Let's get our free chest. We got a swarm. I'm not threatened in the slightest. This is the best run I've ever had as Athena. All right, what do you got for me? Giant fork. You can eat so much spaghetti with this bad boy. I mean, it's not bad for crit chance. I don't have much of a chance to crit, but that means anything I can spec into crit will be helpful right now. All right, don't get knocked out. I don't think that could even happen. More projectiles, yet even more balls. Silver, damage, gold. I could go for damage at this point. Because is luck really going to help me that much? I don't know if Thorns scales off of damage. I really don't know. Let's bite the bullet. Let's go for damage. I didn't get armor after wanting it so badly. But, you know, sometimes RNG just says no. I think damage will really help me out here. The amount of bonking going off. Yeah, let's keep specking in some damage. One thing I do really love about this game, though, and it's something I've been thinking about, right? Because for a while, everyone was playing as Dice Man, doing the same build, but there's so many items that are very difficult to unlock. Did I get a chest in the middle of my level up? Wait, what did I grab? That didn't even push anything. It's like the chest animation interrupted my level up. What I was saying, though, everyone was using Dicey with luck and XP, but there's so many late game items you have to do really specific things to get. Like the Holy Book, for instance. You have to beat the first boss without taking damage a single time, right? And so if you can get a run where so many stars align just to give you the perfect build, and I'm talking locking certain items, maxing out your banishes, banishing things you don't want, I feel like you could really get busted. And I think we're starting to see that. Thorns damage has a 50% chance to explode and damage nearby enemies. All right, like that. That's huge. That's going to be an absolute game changer for us. I have to make sure I don't go on autopilot and walk through a shrine without thinking about it. Because that's something I would do, and then I would end the video and be like, why didn't I get it? More projectiles on blood magic. All right, we're running low on time now. I need to be careful. All right, there's no shrines here. Try to start moving a little bit faster. That's the boss. Can bunny hop a little bit. Moai, what do you got? Moldy cheese, I guess, probably. More than the ghost. That's pretty bad luck. All right, we got a ton of shrines. More projectiles on the axes. I do need more thorns overall. I'm going to go... No, you know what? We get less level ups on the axes. If we get a good level up on the weapon, we got to prioritize that first. Shields, crit chance, duration, crit chance, because we have the spaghetti fork. There's a dude over there. There's a bloody lady over there. Crit damage. Probably should have gone for jump height, honestly. All right, what do you got, dude? Peddle me your wares. Idle juice. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. It might not actually be bad with her. Reflect any incoming damage back to the attacker and gain a short invulnerability. I think that's going to stack pretty well off of my build, though. Especially if I'm just trying to touch people. I'm a toucher. All right, I'm leaving that because that's right next to the boss. It's right where I need you. I think this might be the last shrine here. More projectiles. Can I be sure it's the last shrine, though? Can I be absolutely positive? Let's do one quick peek. Is there something over here? Oh, that's the bloody lady. Yeah, we've checked pretty much everything. I think that's it. I'm afraid to activate her because at this point the boss is... There's a shrine over there. There's shrines back in that corner. I'll get that chest later. I've got more pressing things to do. All right, I can jump across here, I'm sure. 2, 3. No! No! I don't want to talk about it. I can't believe that's the way I lost the challenge. Are you kidding me? Whatever. We're still beating the boss. I don't even care. I don't even care, man. Oh my god. Well, the shrines are a little bit more relaxed to do, I guess. Another Quinn's Mask is really good. Sorry, I'm currently dying inside. You gotta give me like 2 minutes of mayhem before I recover. More crit damage. Probably should have gone for HP, but it's okay. My brain is malfunctioning now. I can make it that time. That was too risky for me to try to do, though. That was so stupid. I should have realized what I was getting into. More thorns. I want that magnet. We're gonna get this and then head over towards the boss. The other boss, the real boss. More blood. More blood. More damage. My health regen's at 482 right now. More projectiles. More health regen. Wow, we leveled up a lot. Projectiles. I'm still thinking hypothetically, one of the best runs you could probably do is to use the Ogre with the XP tome, because every single time he levels up, his damage goes up. And so if some of the late game runs end with you at like level 2000, that's like 2,000 extra damage. It just seems insane to me. All right, boss. Follow me over here. Gotta grab a lightning bolt real quick. I'm a little bit closer, Chad Bark. All right, taste balls. Let me just get sandwiched between both you. I don't have enough thorns yet. I'll say that's for sure. My thorns are at 364. I've done runs with Athena where I got my thorns to 1,000. But I had a few things that were already working well together. Movement speed. There's a nuke over there. You can do more thorns. That was one of the builds where I did have the armor tome with the shield. And so the thorns damage was nasty, but my survivability wasn't great. All right, let's hang out here for a little bit. The one thing I wish about the chunkers, though, they're so inferior. Same with the axes, because they're not out all the time. There's like a big portion of downtime with these guys. All right, let's hang out here for a little bit, get a little bit of money. Probably want to go more damage. I was hoping more projectiles would make up for the lack of damage. All right, I'm gonna start getting nervous once we get down to a minute. That's a lie, I'm getting nervous now, but that's okay. Just stay here, keep farming money. Don't screw it up. Here come the other ghosts. More projectiles. All right, we're being lifted in the air. Let's go. All right, so now I've got enough money to get a few chests. You got a challenge shrine over there. Pop that bad boy. Oh boy, we got bombs. Yeah, dude, our damage is not great. How many wrenches do I have? 3. So at least our shrine rewards are pretty good. I don't want size. I guess I'll go for thorns. This is actually like only the 3rd time I've gone to this area because I've been so focused on doing challenges. Jump height, movement speed. Probably movement speed. I'm going to end up struggling with the final boss if I don't have any mobility. He's just going to ream me with every single attack. XP. I was thinking, is there anything that I have that wants duration? But no, not really. It'd be cool if the chunkers worked off of duration. Maybe they do, and I'm just sounding like an idiot. I'm going to do knockback, though, because knockback actually works on pretty much everything I've got. Dude, that's amazing. We finally got this. That is a 80% damage boost. Now I just need a purple microwave so I can stack beefy rings. Okay. What else do we have here? What else is going on? Pretty much nothing. Where are all the items? Oh, there's some chests. I can get one more item. Drive by. I don't want the evasion ring. I don't need to evade. I want to be seen. I want to be punched. Another key. Yeah, luck is just so good, man. Because with luck, I would have so many legendary items. More projectiles. Where's the boss? How fast can I kill you? That's going to give me a good idea of what we're really looking at here. I can sit on your head. Okay, my shields are broken down. It's not terrible. The health regen is not regenning very fast. Like, looking at the top left, lifesteal would be so much more useful. I need, like, double the health regen that I've got. Well, yet even more cheese. More jumps. Now, you know what? Give me knockback. The pitiful luck upgrades I'll get right now won't make much of a difference without the tome. Well, there's health regen. I can't get any value off of the red card anymore because I'm too far in. Why would you want to skip the Moai? Why is there a skip option? Who would do that? More projectiles. I'm still doing every shrine. It's because I'm petty. Probably crit chance. I was thinking about the shields just so I get one free hit, but or knockback. I've never ever picked up the knockback tome except when I wanted to get the astronaut. Okay. There's a beefy ring here. I want that. I need that. So I'm going to wait. I still want both the Chonk Plate and the Holy Book because those will really give me a giant boost. The Holy Book will do damage when I regenerate health, which is crazy. All right, we'll go down here. We'll get this Moai. By then, we should have enough money to get the other beefy ring. I went for damage. I probably should have gone for the oats. I really wanted as much health as possible. Oh my god! The Chonk Plate. All right. We got some overhealing. I need the Holy Book next. I didn't see that skeleton. That sucks. It's okay. Dude, my health is going crazy. Yeah, I see that item. I should get it. So the boss was over there. I see another Moai. I see that guy with the beefy ring. You know, this is tough. I gotta go for the movement speed. 20% movement speed? Yeah, I want health regen, but not if I can start zooming around. Oh, there's another guy here. Let me see what he sells before I start spending money. What do you got? Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to buy anything you've got. I'd rather save up for chests. Yeah, dude, if I had not missed the jump, Athena would have been the character for this. I don't even have to move. All right, let's go for more damage. Level ups are very rare now. This is the reality of not picking up an XP tome. We did get another backpack, though. Give me a second beefy ring. The damage is kind of out of this world. So I'm thinking, if you activate the boss here, I don't think it sucks up all the experience. So I might need to do that first. Probably the power gloves. Yeah, 8% chance upon hitting an enemy to create a giant blast. I mean, it's not really complimentary to my build, but it's more damage. I feel like late game microwaves are pretty rare though. I'm not getting anything that I could actually microwave my purple items with. I've seen one golden microwave my entire time playing this game. All right, crit damage duration. Let's do damage to elites, because that's going to help us at least with this boss, who's got way too much health. But we are shredding him. As long as I have shields, we are shredding him. I'm kind of stuck in the corner, though. Need to fix that problem. I'm out of shields. I'm going to peace out for a second. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this shrine over here. Because it's going to take me all day to kill you. Wow. 2.5 projectiles on a shrine is crazy. I'm a little nervous, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill the boss. If we're struggling this much on Chunkum. Not terribly exciting. Let's do this real quick for a free chest. I can also buy this chest. Cursed all. All right, you dudes are down here. Let's clear y'all out. I don't really have to worry about going fast because opening up that boss gate doesn't summon a boss. It's just going to take me to the final area. Which means I can take my time. I don't know why there's 2 boss icons. Oh, because one's taking me to the shrine. That's why. All right, where you at, dude? Come here, Porky. Bro! You're kidding me. Yeah, what are my thorns at? It's still 392. Like I said, my thorns have been higher. My thorns have been higher, and I've been half level. That's probably why I'm not killing them that fast. I don't love having 3 evasion rings. All right, there's a nuke over there. Level up my thorns. Try to get as many of those as I can. We're not leaving immediately. I'm going to farm the ghost as much as I can. Try to get as strong as possible. And if I can make it a few phases to get my weapons back, I think we'll be okay. It's crazy looking at the levels on the left. I'm not used to being this underleveled. There's something down here. Oh, it's just a bunch of curses. There's a magnet. That is absolutely what I wanted. All right. That can change everything for us. All right, Thorns. I should probably stop outrunning the experience. That's a really underwhelming level up. It's epic, but it's knocked back in size. I'm probably going to go for Thorns. More projectiles. More projectiles on the axe. More projectiles. Thorns. Level up blood magic. Damage. Thorns. I'm doing Thorns. 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 More projectiles. All right, level 71. My Thorns are now at 538. Final swarm. I need to get to the portal. Make my way around. How many projectiles do I have? 28. That's just with my shrines and my tome, not counting the base projectiles I've leveled up. All right, man, do I have enough? Do I have what it takes to actually win with my least favorite character? I don't know. I'm going to stand here for a little bit. At least standing in place gives me idle juice. I think I have idle juice, don't I? No, I might not. Dude, this overhealing is crazy. Oh my god, more damage. All right, get ready. Let's go. All right, here we go. If I can beat this guy, I can unlock Sir Chadwell. So that's one more character that I need. I'm still leveling up. So maybe it did give me the experience. All right, take my weapons away. I know that's what you're going to do. So now I can only hit you by touching you. But I do have Bob. Bob is attacking you. He's actually doing a lot of damage. You know, now that I think about it, though, surviving this fight should actually be pretty easy, even if my damage isn't great. I have to worry about this guy healing. Because I can move around for a little bit. My health will regen. I'll get these shields back. I think we got this. I don't know why I look like tomato sauce. Oh, boy. It's okay. We'll keep healing. We'll keep healing. If I had the holy book, we'd be hurting him too by healing, but it's okay. Did someone get summoned and instantly die? I can't believe if I really win, if I really beat this guy my first time as my least favorite character, I should be annoyed at myself. All right, stop hitting me with that. Okay. I get up here. I don't have the hops. She's too heavy. No offense, ma'am. It's probably your armor, not you. All right, he's healing. He's healing fast. Oh, come on, dude. Don't heal away all that precious damage I did to you. Okay, I need to start moving around. Thank you for the boost. I'm going to do this one. Then I'm going to focus on dodging for a little bit. Just so I can heal up. Oh, I got blood magic back. Nice. Okay. That's a massive difference. I mean, at least I can do damage to him while I'm running away. I'm just not very quick. Stop. We're about a third of the way down. Use all the shields. Blitz him for a little bit. Whenever he launches me up, and I can just ride on top of him, that's the best damage we can do. I have a feeling we're going to hit the next phase soon. Okay, your children are here. All right, let's keep moving around. Don't get hit. All right, they're all dead. Focus on you with the blood magic. Let's heal up. Let's start overhealing a little bit. Oh, I'm not actually overhealing. I wonder why. Halfway. We are officially halfway, boys. All right, I cannot screw this up. This is the hardest part of the fight. And that's one. Oh my god. Let me up. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Once that's done, jump. Let's leap. We don't want him to heal a bunch, but we can't stop him from healing. We gotta focus on surviving. Damn. How am I going to make it up there? I mean, the rough thing... Wait. No! Is there an easier way? Joe. Joe, you idiot. Joe, you idiot. All right, please stop healing. Please stop healing. All right, we got the axes back. We got the axes back. We're in business. Oh my god. We doing some bonking right now? That was a lot of damage. All right, right up on his face. Right up on his face. Give him a smooch. Scratch his back. All right, all that health you healed, it's pretty much gone at this point, big boy. Come on. Come on. I believe. I'm gonna chop you up and throw you into my fireplace. I'm overhealing now. Okay. Those balls are crazy hard to dodge. I'm not really excited about the last phase because I get the chunkers back. And those are like the worst. They've not done much for me at all. Okay. This one's the easiest one. Let's go over this one first. Uh-oh. Stay inside, stay inside. Keep jumping around. If he heals a little bit, that's okay. Because you can kill him. If he kills you, you lose. That's the worst thing that can happen. Get the blue balls. This is the worst case of blue balls I've ever had. He's edging me with his wood. Please. Come on. Nice. Now I've got my balls, buddy. Your balls are way better, but you know, I've got my balls. I'm gonna be the first person in the world to actually win this game with chunkers. I don't know. I would assume no one likes this weapon. I need to heal up though. I'm taking a beating. I'm getting dizzy, but the optimal way to fight this guy is just to keep spinning. Everything is spinning. My weapons are spinning. My head is spinning. My balls are spinning. Takes me back. Really takes me back. Oh. No. Let's relax. Can you imagine trying? Oh no. Hold on. Holy crap. I'm gonna keep moving for a little bit. Blood magic will keep hitting him. He's about to die. Yes! He's dead! I beat him on my least favorite character. What is this? Can your balls... How are your balls still going? You're dead. Oh, so I can leave if I want to. Or I can stay here as long as possible. I'm finally living what I see in all these Megabonk videos. Where people stand here for 2 hours not moving. I don't know if I have that capability. I don't know, but, you know, I don't even think we're actually going to beat my spot on the leaderboard. Because I didn't even get here as Amog. Or I did, but I had 25,000 kills. I had more than double the kills. So that does tell me the faster you kill enemies, the faster they spawn. But I also had the difficulty tome. So doing this without the difficulty tome also means it's a lot harder to go up on the leaderboards. Interesting, yeah. That might be a mandatory pick then. I mean, my max health is shooting up because of the blood magic. I'm kind of interested to see where this would go. It's going to be a little bit harder, though, because I can't get any items. Yeah, they're going to start pushing me around. More projectiles. More thorns, I guess? I'm unprepared for this situation. I genuinely did not expect this. My face is stone cold right now. Look at all these boys. More thorns. I guess more projectiles on the act. No, more projectiles overall. They've broken through. They've broken through my shields. More damage. We're getting pushed around. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, I guess you can get items. I didn't realize the ghost dropped chests. More projectiles. At this point, there's going to be no way for me to get my shields back. They're going to be attacking way too fast. Gotten 3,000 kills just by doing this, though. Can you fall off this map? I mean, we're flying now. Oh my god. Oh, it just puts us right back here. Wait, so you can do that to kind of stall out. I feel like at this point, what's going to help me the most is damage. Just as much damage as possible. They're just going to have a struggle out killing my healing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner now. This could be bad. This could be really bad. More thorns. Try to jump out if I can. There we go. I do get an item if I make it to 6 minutes. That is an unlock I was not expecting to get today. So if I can make it to 6 minutes, that's the goal, guys. 6 minutes. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's so crazy to me that people can actually do this just by standing still, though. For like an hour. All right, let's do more blood magic. Oh, they're hitting through my overhealing. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. That happened so fast. I wonder what changed there. Wow, well, we actually won with my least favorite character. It took us 41 minutes. We got 15,000 kills. I didn't even break my spot on the leaderboard. But we got Sir Chadwell. And so one of my biggest goals in this game, one of my biggest plans, I want to unlock the Dexecutioner. And I want to do a build that has the sword, the hero sword, the corrupted sword, and the Dexecutioner. Just all swords. I feel like that would be really stupid. That is probably my next video goal. The last character I have is the Bandit, which is very easy to get. All I have to do is kill 3,000 more enemies with the sword, and then I've got him. So we should be okay. We should be able to do that dream build. That is the last character, man. We've made some really good progress. We got Obsidian Athena. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'd say you deserve it, but I've got 69 silver. We'll keep it that way. Guys, that was yet another video of Megabonk that did not go as I anticipated at all. We didn't get the build I wanted. I didn't get the armor tome. I didn't get most of the items I needed, but we beat the boss. So if that is not reassuring to tell you that you can probably do everything in this game by playing it your way off the top of your head, you might not get on the leaderboards. You might not join all these banditos here, but, you know, you can do greatness. That's going to be it for me, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Give me a comment down below if you want even more Megabonk. And if you have not hit that sub button, consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. Otherwise, that is going to be it for me, and I will see everyone next time.